Good morning, YouTube! I got my iced coffee in a Coney Islander cup again, and we're off to make breakfast. Yeah, we're off to make breakfast. Off to make breakfast. Scrambled eggs or over easy, I haven't decided yet. Oh, breakfast is served. All right, so I just tried this on a whim. This is pretty good. I put my 3 eggs over easy just on a tortilla on the plate, and it's pretty good. I think it would be great if I toasted the tortilla. So maybe in the future, maybe future recipes, I toast the tortilla, then I cook my eggs, then I put it all together, and I'm Gordon Ramsay. Breakfast is done. Dishes are done. Patio time with the rest of my coffee. I have a 5-hour shift coming up at the restaurant. I go in at 10. It's currently like 8:30. I like to get up a lot earlier than any shift that I ever work, so I have my time, my free time to myself. This is a wild juxtaposition to the person I was in like my 20s, where I would literally wake up 30 minutes before shift, throw myself together, and then get there and be like, why do I have to be here at 10 o'clock in the morning? Will someone take my shift? Now I'm like, oh God, give me a morning shift, because I do not want to wait all day to work. But things to look forward to today. I should get off by 3. That is when I'm scheduled to get off, and that's usually the morning rush is done and it's pretty dead, and so they'll send me home. And then after that, I have an audition to do. It's 1 line. I think I got it memorized. What is it? Can I help you? No, I don't think I can. No, it's something like, I don't think I have. Can't say that I have. The part is for a bartender, and I've never been a bartender. However, at the restaurant, they really would like to train me to be a bartender. So I think I got this one in the bag. But the rest of the day after that is wildly open. And actually last night, I had a little bit of inspiration, screenwriting inspiration. A friend of mine reached out and told me that she has seen the movie that I wrote, A Great North Christmas. You can find it on Amazon. And she thought it was cute, and she encouraged me to keep writing and keep expressing myself and keep putting myself out there. And you might not know this, but right now there's a bit of a breakup going through in my life. And so I'm a little bit soft. I'm a softie right now. And rom-coms are kind of like I'm good at them. One of the short films that I have in production right now is a little rom-com, and people really enjoyed it when it was put up live at a local event called The Sandbox. And I think I'm going to jump in with an idea that I have for a rom-com. I haven't written a feature-length screenplay in months, and I really need to get back into that. I need to get back into doing that. So I think the rest of the day, I'm gonna start, outlining, giving some ideas, putting some stuff together, and I'll take you along with that. I'll kind of show you a little bit about how I brainstorm, and it's usually different with every project because every project is new to me, and I like to jump in different ways to keep it fresh. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about some screenwriting stuff today, if you're down. All right, so I have showered for work, changed for work. Yes, I am wearing literally the same thing I was wearing this morning, and it is what I wear a lot. Black on black is pretty much the go-to for my job at the restaurant, or my job as a camera operator, or just me lounging around the house. It's mostly what I own because of the industry I'm in. We're supposed to be, our work is supposed to be seen, but we're not, if that makes sense. But I do have probably 20 minutes, and the shower gave me some time to gestate on the rom-com idea, and I came up with a little meet cute scene, and I have a little bit more to flesh out. So let me tell you a little bit about what the story idea is. The story idea is it follows an actor. He, in college, during college, ran off to LA to pursue his dreams as an actor. He got in some television, he got in some movies, and he got into a commercial that ended up being a scam that ruined his reputation. Then he decided, because he couldn't get any work and because everybody thought he was this scam artist, he would run away to a small town, change his name, change his identity, change the way he looks, and hide out. He gave up the world, he gave up the life, and decided to just, skate by. And he's now working at a restaurant. Well, who shows up in town is the girlfriend he left from college. Now, that girlfriend was going to school to be a PR person, public relations. She has been hired to come into this small town to revamp the image, to bring in visitors, to bring in residents, to make people want to live there, want to be there. Well, she shows up at the restaurant he's working at and recognizes him. But he recognizes her. He claims he is not the person she believes him to be. So now we have this kind of cat and mouse where she's like, that is him. That's the guy who left me for fame, and now he's waiting tables in this small town somewhere. I have to know what's going on here. So that's the general scope of what I have so far, and that's what we will be kind of working on today after shift. I'll probably be thinking about it all shift. I'll probably get orders wrong all day long, but that's how it goes. And you can kind of get a little bit of a juxtaposition there of my life to this, because I'm currently working at a restaurant because things aren't necessarily super successful for me. Now, I didn't do any kind of scam or any kind of thing like that to tarnish my image, but that is the dramatic element that we need to make this story propel forward. So that's what I added. I think it's fun. We'll see. It's definitely right there down the line with those Hallmark rom-coms, and I'm also watching a lot of Schitt's Creek, so that's an inspiration. Small town, people in a small town kind of hiding out in a small town, being recognized by people who come through that small town and being like, what are you doing in this small town? Kind of thing like that. Okay, so I don't really have a whole lot of time to get into like writing this meet cute scene, but I'm gonna flip the camera around, show you my document, and kind of show you just a little bit of a beat out element of what I'm thinking right now. So here we go. We got interior restaurant day, Mary and Leanne. Mary's gonna be our female lead. Leanne is her contact in the town. They get set at the table. Jack, who is our male lead, he as Todd, which is his assumed name, comes to take their drink order. Mary instantly recognizes him through his beard, but Jack insists he's not who she thinks he is and rushes off to get their iced teas, even though they did not order iced teas. So this is just kind of a way that I start to beat out the scene. I put it in little beat lines. Just give myself a general idea of this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens. And then from there, I can flesh it out. I can take those elements and turn that into what is actually going to be a full script. We have arrived at work. We're a little bit early. I don't get paid to walk in early, so not gonna do it. I keep looking at the record button because it's shiny and it's red and I want to look there, but the reality is I gotta look over here, right there. See where my thing is? That's where I gotta look. You'd think after all my years of working, you know, in front of the camera, I would think to do that. But I suppose I'm not supposed to look straight into the lens when I'm acting, you know. Unless I'm Ryan Reynolds and I'm breaking the fourth wall, then that's not, you know, the natural juxtaposition. That's not even the right word. It's gonna be a difficult day at work because I don't want to be here. Okay, so just got out of work and I made a whopping $20. So you can see why I'm a little bit on the edge of wanting to be here and looking for something new. Okay, it's lunchtime again. We got a Caesar salad and a tuna salad. It's got some apples in it. It's got some other stuff, all sorts of things mixed in there. I won't get into the details of it. I didn't make it. My mom made it. She's awesome. She's been making a lot of healthy stuff lately. And I get to enjoy that because we live on the same property. And so when she makes some, I get some. And then I got a lemonade. I know I said I wasn't drinking it, but it was from work and I really needed it. And if I'm only making $20 a day, I'm taking a lemonade. Got some YouTube playing. If you hear it, it's our guy Tindo.
In the last time I went to school for creative writing.
He's a bit of the inspiration for starting this channel. I've been watching YouTube for, you know, as my primary source of entertainment for years now. And his vlog style material, he's into the same kind of things I'm into. He's a filmmaker, he's a thrifter. And so it's just, you know, it's great to, you know, have a fellow out there who's doing the same kind of thing. And it's very enjoyable content. So if you haven't been across Tindo and you watch me for some reason, my small channel, go check him out. Go check out Tindo. So we're gonna get into some writing here in just a bit, just real quick. But before I do that, in yesterday's video, I said that I was going to look up the jokes that I got on Conan back in 2012, and I found one of them. Here it is on Team Coco's website, the Terrible 20 cosplay costume ideas. Scroll down here to number 9 and you got Luke Skywalker's Severed Hand by Tyler Huffman. Oh yeah, and on the same list, my friend Star Hardgrove got Aqua Velva Man. Like two people from Tulsa got on the same list at the same time on Team Coco's website. And they announced these on the show. I hope I can find the clip of the show someday to show them actually talking about this list. I think they might have actually done some of the costumes. They might have actually put them together, but I'm not for sure. But I am on the hunt for the other one. And unfortunately, I couldn't find the other one because the Wayback Machine didn't record for like a 2-week period of Conan's website. And I know the day they posted the other one, which was Terrible 20 Pointless Protests. And my pointless protest was shopping carts have feelings too. It's something my friends did way back in the day. They went to Walmart and they actually protested and got kicked out of the Walmart parking lot. It was just a funny gag, and we got that one on there, and I can't find it because the Wayback Machine didn't record that week for whatever reason, and that's fine. But then there was another one they did that was Terrible 20 Rejected Superheroes or something like that, and I had submitted the Human Porch, and they were looking for them on both Facebook and Twitter, and I can't remember which one I submitted on, but somebody else also submitted the Human Porch, but on a different platform, and they chose that one from that platform, and that's fine. At the time, I was pretty upset about because mine had been technically recorded first, but it's so many years later. But that's the story of how I got a few jokes on Conan, and yeah. Like I said in the last clip, I will try to find the video footage, but that may take me a little bit longer. Just some patio weather with my new bug best friend. Audition time. Got my black shirt on. Let's hook us into the tripod. Let's do it. A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U. Lalo, 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 ow, 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 ow. Just doing some warm-ups. Okay, I think I'm warmed up. Audition is done. It was quick and easy. Did 2 takes. Did my slate. Can't show it to you. It's one of those things that you just can't do. If I get the part, I'll show it to you, or if like months pass and the movie actually airs, then maybe I'll maybe I'll do like a compilation of a bunch of failed auditions. I think too, I need to address the overwhelming amount of times I've used the word juxtaposition in this video. 3 is too many, and 1 being an incorrect time just makes it way too many. Shut up! Got a pair of Wranglers delivered today. Gonna go up to the main house, pick those up, try them on, see if those 32s fit. That's what Amazon suggested. That's what I normally wear, but I don't know. My weight fluctuates. Maybe my waist changed. Maybe I got taller. Maybe I shrank. Who knows? I don't really wear jeans. I don't like jeans. But I'm getting them because, they said they were stretchy and, maybe they're comfortable. Maybe they're comfortable, but I need them because I need them for different looks, for acting. And I just need them for just wearing in life when it gets colder because gym shorts don't really work in the winter. Okay, package was not up at my parents' house. It is in the mailbox. No one's checked the mail today, so I gotta do that. But before I do that, I gotta do the trash with the golf cart, and I have to clean out my fridge because it has been a while and there's a bunch of stuff in there, and that's gotta go in the trash can. It's gotta go away. So we're gonna golf cart this baby down. We're gonna do it! Just look at this mess. Look how packed this thing is. It's gotta go. That's old cheese. That's old. I don't know about those. Gotta probably do something about that. That's old meat. That's old meat. Man, I am just disgusting. I'm a disgusting creature. Amoxicillin for the dog. I don't think I need that. That's old. That's probably still good. That's still good. Don't need those biscuits. That's old cheese. That's old cheese. This is gonna take too long. You don't need to see all this. Okay, we got it all loaded up in the thrash can, and we are zooming down to the curb now. Whew. There was a lot of old Tupperware in there, and it stank. So I'm glad that there's no smell-o-vision on the YouTube. Trash is taken, jeans have been gotten, and they are on the way to be tried on. Let's do it. So they fit. I'm not gonna model them. They're in the wash right now. I may try them on a little bit later and show you a little bit, but they fit. Like I said, I'm not a big jeans fan. They don't fit me like I love pants to fit, but they do their job. They're gonna do their job. So I'll keep them. Now I gotta tackle this before we get into any writing, but I'm gonna wash all these dishes and then we are gonna talk about some writing. Okay, so I got a fresh cup of coffee. We're about to do some writing. So typically I start out, I just open like a Google Doc, and I'm just gonna start typing ideas. So whatever comes to my mind, start thinking of things that will come into this script. This script I have decided to title "You Are Not From Here." That is the working title. It may change. Titles can show themselves later in the script, or there can be some brilliant title that you've come up with right away. But I wouldn't stress yourself if you're going out to write a script. I wouldn't stress too much about what the title is until it comes time to market the film and put it out into the world. Okay, and then what I like to do is so I said that his name was Jack, I believe that I called him, and then I'm just gonna put in apostrophes, parentheses, Todd, and then we have Mary and Leanne, and those are the characters that I have named so far, but let's go back up here to Leanne and say, City Councilwoman. So we know who she is. Mary is a PR rep. I like to just kind of who embodies this world? Who am I gonna need in this world? Jack's manager. So I don't know. His name can be Philip. We'll call him Jack's manager. And then B-Dub. We'll call him B-Dub. Jack's best friend in town. These are just kind of some ideas that just spitballing. And, kind of who else would we need to really drive this home? Let's call her, let's see, how do you spell Cynthia, and that's the mayor. Okay, so those are some characters that I can work with right now to start developing this world and start developing what it is. I also like to put kind of a general idea of what is going, what this film is about. So Jack, a once thriving, actor, is hiding out in a small town after a project he was involved with turned out to be a massive scam. He is living under the name Todd and has a brand new life filled with people who have no idea who he was. One day, a woman, Mary, comes to town to help with a revitalization. Thank you, AI. Revitalization project brought on by the mayor, Cynthia, and councilwoman Leanne. When Mary arrives, Leanne takes her out to lunch where they run into Jack, who is there waiting tables. Mary sees through Jack's disguise because she happens to have known him personally back in college. Very personally. They dated, and Jack left her for the fame and lights of Hollywood. Now in this town to revamp its image, Mary sees an opportunity to help Jack possibly revamp his own. There you go. That is what we're working with. Just something off the top of my head based on this information here, and this is a launching point that I can go with and start writing this script. Again, I'm going to start, this will be an outline that I continue to develop the story and all the pieces that kind of go in that from there. Writing a screenplay is a long process. I have written them very quickly before, and I have written them over a very long period of time before, but to really put the absolute best effort towards it, I'm not going to write it in 20 minutes for a video for you here. So you will see me writing this as we progress through these videos. I will try to update you as I update this script. I'm feeling really good about it. I really like it. I like this little blurb that I've put together. Let me know what you think about this storyline and if it's something that might interest you as a viewer. If you don't like it, if you hate it absolutely, then I'll throw it away completely. I'm just kidding. I'm going to still write it. I like to continue and write projects. Every project I write, I learn something. Every completed script, I learn something. If you are struggling with a script, if you aren't being able to, if you yourself feel like your script idea is bad, don't let yourself be defeated. We all go through the period of time where we think that our script is bad or our stories are bad or our art is bad or whatever that is, but you just have to persevere. You just have to get through it to the other side. There's been a period of time, there's ups and downs where I think that the film that I have out now, A Great North Christmas, that I feel that I did a bad job. And I continue to get people to tell me like hey, I watched it and I thought it was great. And I was like, oh, really? Because I thought you were going to tell me that it was garbage. But that's just an artistic doubt. That is imposter syndrome a little bit. And you just have to get through those moments and make the art. So if I could leave you with something today, is to make your art. Whether it's screenwriting, whether it's painting, whether it's music, whether it's whatever, whether just as an actor, if you've been auditioning and you're not getting parts, if you keep auditioning and you're not getting parts, and you keep doing it. Keep putting yourself out there, keep growing, keep looking at your auditions, seeing where things can be tweaked, things can be changed, where you can be better, and do it. You are the one in control of your destiny when it comes to your art, and you are in control. So we're going to write a screenplay, guys. That's what we're doing.